Hey, Diane. Hello, Mr. MLW. Yeah, I just trying to see if this thing was going to work. Yeah. Hello, Lillian. Well, I guarantee you I learned a hard lesson today. They, it wouldn't, if I can get all this straightened out. Yeah, you don't ever want a bunch of teenagers turn loose on your computer. They go places they shouldn't go and pick up all kind of crud. I've been working on this stupid computer since about I guess 9 o'clock this morning, and I just now got through with everything. Uh, I think they found 5 viruses, and I don't know how many Trojans. And somebody, someplace they went, somebody knew how to do it, and made my IP address public instead of private. I had something like 4,000 hits on that other IP address. Hello, Bill. What you been up to? Oh, not much. I'm just trying to make sure all this junk works. Yeah, it's not exactly what he's wanting. What do you want? You want a treat? Well, talk to me. What do you want? Oh, really? Tell me that dog can't talk. Oh, come here. I let some teenagers get on my computer here a few months ago, and it took me about 20, 11, 12 hours to get it straightened out. And about $500. Is it pretty nippy down there, Billy? Now I got to go in and get all my passwords back up and get them changed. Hello, Daniel. Yeah, crazy. I learned a hard lesson there. Yeah, it took a tech 8 hours on the thing to go in and clean it up and then get the virus protection and all that crud back on it like it's supposed to and change the IP address. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice tomorrow here. If I hadn't had all the, no, I tell you what, I'll take care of that next time. I'll put that damn hotspot in my pocket. That'll cure that. And ain't nobody ever gets on this computer with me. So I didn't have a, there wasn't a password to get into it. Yeah, a bunch of times. Well, there were girls and boys both in on this deal. I hemmed a couple of them up today. But now you got to, what do you do? Now you got to sign in to get into it. So that's hell when I'm here all by myself most of the time. I guess next Rocky will be getting in on it. If I hadn't had all my pictures and videos on here, I'd have just went and bought another. Yeah, isn't that the truth? If I hadn't had all that on here, I'd have just junked this thing and went and bought another computer. It'd been just about as cheap. Because these desktops don't cost what them. A nice laptop is twice what a desktop costs. But anyway, I've got it up this far now. If I can just get all my password changed out. And yeah, I'd like to paint. It's a good thing they wasn't here when I got into that thing. I finally had an old buddy of mine up in New Jersey is a tech, and that's what he does. And I called him, and the only way we got it straightened out, he went into my computer from up there in New Jersey and fixed it from up there. And he worked on it like 8 hours to get it cleaned up. But he put new drivers in it and everything else too, so did a little extra. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to pick an external hard drive up. Now, I don't know how to do that, Mobane. But with all the junk that was on it, wouldn't you be taking an image of it too? Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. But I even fooled with it some last night. That's part of the reason I wasn't on last night. Oh, okay. I don't have to get you on the phone and let you tell me how to do it. I've heard of people doing that, but I run a computer half-assed, and that's about it. I'm not computer literate, that's for sure. Yeah, I used to have that on that other computer. Yeah, and you need to tag along with him, Steve. Boy, I'm glad that I'm not in Big Bend. Where I was at in Big Bend here 2 or 3 weeks ago, they got 6 inches of snow down there. I'd have to ask him, Diane. I bet that's a cold son of a buck down there. The way that wind blows. I don't know if I've ever seen snow like that in Big Bend. Steve, you said you didn't want to go to Big Bend, and Mo Bang ain't been down there. We just all meet up down there. I used to have a computer that automatically set waypoints ever so often. I don't even know if that's on this computer. Yeah. Well, see, that was the damn problem. We had a fire pit out here and had a bunch of stuff on it and had a grill set up and cooking steaks, and everybody's sitting around the fire with a damn kid got up and came inside and saw the computer sitting there and had a party, I guess. Yeah, that's the way we got it fixed. That's funny, sit there and watch your mouse move around on that screen, especially with somebody that really knows what they're doing. You can't keep up with them. Ain't no telling what Mo Bang had put on there. I can see it now. My screensaver would be a minivan and egg roll. Yeah, I didn't even dream about them getting on a computer. Yeah. Yeah, well, like I say, the hot spot to go with me, but I have another crew out here like that. Nah, I know you wouldn't know Mo Bang. Might put a naked woman on the screensaver or something, but hello, Gracie. Mm. Hey, oh yeah, I guarantee you. Yeah, you know a whole lot more about these things than I do, Diane. Gracie feeling froggy. Mm, damn. I think I got the creeping crud and it's running instead of creeping. I'm gonna tell your wife you did it if you do. I had one guy working for me and the computers hadn't been out too long, but he was a whiz at it. And he'd sneak in the office and he'd put a nude woman on a damn screensaver every time he could get in there by himself. That's sort of embarrassing when you got a customer walk in there and the screensaver They used to have some crazy damn strength savers too. I think I've been tagged enough today. Yeah. I didn't say I didn't enjoy the picture. Tape a hammer to the desk and say, "You better hit your finger with this before you punch that key." I got enough virus protection on this thing now. I don't think anybody can get into it. Oh, that don't sound. I had a couple of ham steaks in there. I went cut one of them half in two and made me a flop over with it. One day I sound like a bullfrog, and the next day I sound like a girl frog. I ain't too crazy about Subways, but every once in a while I take a notion I want one. I like all the veggies and stuff they put on them. Black Forest ham. I forget what the other one was. Two kinds of meat on the one I like. No, ain't figured that one out yet. I think everybody copies us on here. I looked up the next day after we talked about the probe, and Nate had it on his screen, and then Charlie Grace was talking about it. He ought to know his way around them places anyway, Steve. Yeah. I think this was a little bit more than an allergy I wound up with. My damn nose been running so bad. It's either stopped up where my head's about to blow off or it's running. And when it's running, I think it's running so damn bad it's dehydrating. Ooh, dang, I haven't had nothing like that in a long time, JJ. Some people don't like Jello. I do, especially when you go to putting different junk on it. But the bananas and the strawberries and a little whipped cream on it. Well, bring it on, girl. I stopped before I got real full. I don't know. It depends on where you're going. I haven't got any idea how close that is. Knowing them, that might be 100 miles away. Rocky's too quiet. He's into something. Get old Ramlet. Hmm. Yeah, I bet there is a difference. Hello, love. How you doing, girl? Oh, I'm fine. I'm doing good, love. How you doing, gal? But I tell you what, I'm gonna stay on here just a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna get off, and I'll come back on later on tonight. I just, I still got a couple things I need to do to this thing. Mo Bank didn't even know he was on a damn schedule, did he? Well, you be good at it, Diane. If you get that job, they take a wrench away from you and give you a hammer or what? All right, Billy. Texas transplant, huh? I was in a damn channel the other night. It just got monetized. Boy, their lingo on that channel sure has changed up. They were really rough before. Got monetized, and all of a sudden, it's, you can't say that. You know, watch what you're saying. I was falling out laughing. Diane, I believe you're the first one I've heard from that they offered a job to. I know there's got to be some people around, but well, they cleaned their lingo up big time. Hey, you thought butter would have melted in their mouth a week or two ago and make a sailor blush. I tell you the thing about YouTube, man, that damn fly. YouTube, it cracks me up. They're just hell on wheels on guns or hunting or killing an animal, dressing it on screen or any of that kind of stuff. But half the advertisements that you see on before you go into a room is some kind of game where they're trying to sell it and they're blowing cars up and people up and legs flying and just as violent as you can get. But that's all right. They're making money off that. The only thing I hate to see Diane do that, she can't kick me off my own channel now. But if she got that job, she could. That's sort of scary. Well, there's one thing about the way YouTube works, Diane. You do it. Hello, Charlie Grace. You do it, and you don't have to explain it. You know. uh, Come the bullfrog lady. I know it. Most people are pretty good about it. They're not, but you gotta find one every once in a while. How Travis and them doing? I haven't even seen anything of them in a while. Mercy. I don't know if Travis could obey the rules. Charlie Grace, what's the topic tonight? Hey, Badge, how you doing, buddy? You've been all quiet the last few days. What you been up to? I thought your sister might have come down there and got hold of y'all. Did Charlie Grace leave? Is she coming home? 8 o'clock? Okay. You been a busy fella then, huh? Yeah, I don't know either. You in Midland? Uh-oh. How long was it? Steve, hit the stopwatch. Midland, Texas has got an aroma all its own, don't it, Steve? That's the only place in the world I know of that you could fart in an elevator and nobody would know it. Oh, California. Okay. Hey, James, did you have a good trip? Oh, that's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Well, did you gain about 10 pounds while you were on the ship? I watched that live with Cookins last night. I thought I was going to die laughing at Amber. Yeah, Tim would wait till after I ate before he went and got food. Wow, I imagine you drove that straight, you'd be a tired little hombre. All right, folks, I'm gonna have to go back to work on this thing. I'm gonna sneak out of here pretty quick tonight. Y'all all have a good one. Nothing don't happen. I'll see y'all later on tonight. Same goes all right. If I can get all my stuff back up. Y'all have a good night and appreciate y'all coming in. Yeah, it is. It seems like it's a little faster.